From Andrea Guolo in Italy, David Holtz in Brazil, and Don Oshman, our editor-in-chief in North America. It's time for another edition of the Sunday Night Week in Review Market Roundup presented by HideNet, where knowledge creates profits.
Good evening, and welcome again to this week's Sunday Night HideNet Market Report and Review. I'm Don Oshman, editor-in-chief and publisher of HideNet Market Reports, with 6 reports every week and a daily report, a daily instant trade report as well. Excuse me. This week in North America, this week in North America, steers were firmly steady to higher. Branded cows are just trying to hang on. A lot of pressure on those. Haven't been many sales. Report on the Mexican cattle imports coming into the southwest of America. Very interesting about the gains and the losses and where they go and how it affects the grains on American steer hides and cows too. Combined raw blue exports for the week were 440,400 and slaughter was 534,000. So pretty close to 100,000 hides were produced and then were sold. Combined shipments were down 6%. Outstanding, that's owed but not yet shipped. This is all combined wet blue and raw wet salted hides. Down 6%. Shipments were down 6%, and the outstanding was down 1%. There was a report on split sales about 4 million pounds. Amazing. In the previous week, 2 million pounds. Where all these splits are coming from, we need to find out, but it's amazing the volume. Our market observations for this week's study: is it more than just synthetics that are keeping shoe leather business down and demand down, or is it something else? Read it and you'll find out. In Latin America this week, our David Holtz, who lives in Novo Hamburgo, reports that Brazilian fresh and raw hides are steady with the week before. Brazilian TR1 prices edge lower on disappointing volume. Tanners there did not have a good time well, they might have had a good time and have good business in Linea Pelle in Milan. Argentine BA prices were slightly lower, but that was due to the currency adjustment. Uruguayan slaughter is down about 3% from last year. Paraguayan slaughter is up from last year. Big news out of Argentina this week, last week, was the Sedesa tannery at Las Toscas has been bought by the Argentine tanning group Arlay. So a big change down there, and it seems like a win-win for everybody. All those people will be able to keep their job. I'll fix my hair. My hair, not my hairs. Anyway, European this week, HideNet European editor Andrea Guolo was at Linea Pelle in Milan this week. There's a complete report in the Friday edition of this past Friday's edition of our European market report. We also put it in our Latin American report this week. In the UK, hiding trading went on. He said the UK cows edged higher. German bulls were stable, but in southern Europe, bulls had a little bit of pressure, downward pressure. Australian and New Zealand prices were up, and luxury veal is doing well, but not the grade just below that level. A bit of a commercial. No, don't turn this thing off yet, because I want you to know we have 2 other reports that you should know about, which you can get a free trial in. We have This Week in Leather, which comes out every Wednesday. For example, the headlines in this past Wednesday's report talked about how China is in the process of closing 84 tanneries because of pollution, how India's leather sector is training 100,000 workers, how U.S. athletic footwear sales are up 8% last year, 2015, and much, much, much more. In our international report, we cover over 20 origins every week, and you can see a trend line. We have charts and graphs on all our reports to help you ascertain where it's going. So that's it for tonight. Thanks for watching. HideNet.com. Can you afford to be without it? See you next week.